Hey, what's going on everyone? Welcome back to my channel. My name is Nick. In today's tutorial, I'm going to be showing you how I took this model and combined it into one cleaner, stronger part instead of printing it the way you see here. You're going to run into situations like this throughout your printing journey, so consider this a quick skill upgrade to help get better results. This one's fast and easy, so let's jump right into it. Alright, so the goals that I would like to accomplish in this video are we want to first combine these two models together and print this model standing straight up rather than flat on the build plate like it is now. So to do that, let's first select both of our models. We're going to go ahead and rotate them up on the keyboard. And let's go ahead and flip one of these around. Now I like to just kind of put them aligned just slightly. Now to combine these, we're going to use the assemble tool. And the way that you do that is we're going to select both models to activate the assemble tool. I hold control down on the keyboard, or you can select both models by holding shift on the keyboard and dragging a box around them. You'll see the assemble tool show up. You can push Y on the keyboard or just click this icon right here. Now, when you open the assemble tool, you'll see what's called the face-to-face assembly. That means we're going to select each face on the models to pull them basically together like a magnet. So as you can see, when I roll my mouse over this model here on the left, that whole face highlights. So we're going to use that face and we're going to use this face. Now to pull them together, just hit this center coincidence button and you can see it pretty much snaps together now. Now the next step is I want to lift this star up off of the build plate because I don't want to print it flat onto the build plate like this. So the way to do that is we're going to exit out of the assemble mode, right click on the build plate, add primitive, cube. Now let's go ahead and resize that, S on the keyboard. We're just going to do a 1mm cube. Now I'm going to select all three objects, the front, the back, and the cube all together. We're going to merge them by right clicking on one of the models and clicking on merge. Now, if we go over to our objects menu over here on the left, you can see we now have an assembly with three objects in it. So what I want to do is select both the star pieces by holding control down on the keyboard. The next thing we want to do is rotate. So click on the rotate tool. We're just going to go ahead and flip this around in a circle. I like to face it forward like this. And then click on the move tool. And we're just going to, I'm just going to show you first that you can now lift your object right off of the build plate without it sticking back down. So I'm just gonna lift it slightly up off the build plate and make sure that we have our supports enabled. I adjusted the initial layer expansion to 5. This is your brim around your supports. And the top Z distance, I bumped it up by 0.02 millimeters. That's the settings I'm going to use. Now, if we slice it, we are going to get a longer print time, but the end result should be much, much cleaner. So it looks like we have 12 hours of print time. I'm going to go ahead and send this to the printer, and then I'll show you the end results when it's done. I decided to run this through the H2C, so I went ahead and did a slice. We're going to be saving about 5 hours of print time and also an additional 131 grams of filament. Since the H2C prints without any waste except for our purge tower here, saving a significant amount of filament. What the heck, I'm sending it to the H2C. I don't have any prints going on it, so I'll go ahead and send this to the printer and I'll show you the results when it's done. All right, so the print's all done. Let's go ahead and remove those supports, but I think we got a winner here. And I am super happy with how great this print came out compared to our original print. You can see here's the original here on the left. This is the one I printed flat on the build plate. Obviously, we had some issues right here in the center. And I don't know if you can notice, but the original print just isn't as vibrant and shiny. Here's a comparison right here. The one on the right, 10 times better, better quality, no lines, just by changing the orientation of the print. This is going to conclude my tutorial on print orientation. We learned how to assemble our model into one single print to give us not only higher quality, but also the material came out much more vibrant. If you are interested in saving a significant amount of time and filament poop while printing, I would suggest taking a look at the H2C. I'll leave a link down in the description for that printer as well. If you guys are enjoying these tutorials, please leave a comment below and let me know. Again, my name is Nick. I hope you're having a great day and happy printing.